What's up y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited that you guys have decided to join me for another video on the Elevated Woman. I hope you guys have had an amazing start to your new year. I just for some reason feel like, God always does amazing things, but I just feel like 2023 is just going to be gonna blow my mind. So I'm excited. I hope you are as well. Before we get into this video though, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on so you can be the first to know when a video drops. So as you can see by the title of today's video, we are going to talk about business programs that every business owner needs. Now I know when you're starting your business, there are so many things. It's almost like walking down a candy aisle because there's so many different programs that you can use, and sometimes it can be confusing trying to figure out which program you need for your business and what each program does. And so today I'm going to give you a brief overview of the different programs that every single business owner needs. I will try to drop the links down below to most of these programs. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first program that every single business owner needs is a social media scheduler. Obviously, we are living in the digital age, and hopefully you have your social media account set up already. And let me tell you, when you have a social media scheduler, it just makes your whole entire content, social media, it just makes everything run a lot smoother because you can actually schedule your posts. You can see what you have lined up. Some programs even give you content ideas. They'll do hashtag research for you. And what I found is that when you actually schedule your content out, you are more likely to be consistent because you're not coming up every day like, what am I going to post? Do I have something to post today? It takes the guesswork out. And so if you literally take an hour a week to just sit down and schedule all of your content, it'll even take less than that. But if you just take time to actually schedule your content, it'll help you be more consistent on social media. So some of my favorite platforms for social media scheduling are Sprout Social, HubSpot, Later, Monday. Like I said, there are so many out there, more than even the ones that I named. Personally, I like Later because I place a lot of emphasis on Instagram and Instagram marketing for my businesses. And Later is one of the only platforms that allows you to actually visually see your Instagram feed before you even post it. So if you are someone who likes to make sure that you have a really nice, aesthetically pleasing feed, you can actually put in the post, put in the pictures, and you can visually see it lined up how it will look on your feed before you actually post it. So that's kind of why I like Later. Another reason why you need a social media scheduler is because you need to be able to look at your analytics. Now, Facebook and Instagram, well, all of the social media platforms, they also have their analytics on the back end of your business manager for each platform. But Facebook and Instagram has really evolved over the years. Before, when social media was really just getting popular, they only gave you basic analytics. But now there's so many things that you can see. And if you are a numbers person like me, or if you are kind of nerdy or really into marketing, then you want to be able to look at your numbers to see what content is actually working and resonating with your audience. And I could really go into more of that because you guys know I've been in marketing for so long, but I'm just going to leave that as it is. Analytics is really important. So that's another reason why you need a social media scheduler. Another platform that you might be able to benefit from is a content planner. Now, like I said, some of these social media schedulers actually allow you to plan your content in them as well. Some of them only allow you to just schedule the post, but a content planner will really allow you to plan out all of your content, not just social media, but your email, if you have a blog, any other type of digital content that you're producing. A content planner will allow you to kind of just lay everything out to make sure that everything is consistent and cohesive across all of your platforms. One content planner that I love is Airtable. Now, Airtable, to me, I explain it as being just a really fancy Excel spreadsheet. Airtable can also be a little bit complicated to set up, but once you get in there or you pick a theme and you use it, it's really amazing. Or you can be old school. Personally, right now, I'm using Google Sheets for my content planner, and it's working for me. I made it real pretty, real cute. I set up the columns that I need, and it's real basic, but it's real effective. So I would also recommend you guys using a content planner as well. The next platform that you need is an email marketing platform. Now, I highly recommend, if you are any type of business owner, whether you are providing a service or you are selling a product, that you build your email list. One reason I recommend this is because, as we always see, social media is always going down. Twitter is always glitching. Instagram is always glitching. Facebook is always glitching. And if you are someone who solely relies on digital marketing to reach your people, then you can't really rely on these social media platforms, right? And so if you need to make sales every day, which hopefully you're trying to do, if social media is down one day, that means you don't make any sales. But what you will always have is you will always have email. So whatever social media is doing for that day, you can always connect with your people through email. And I highly recommend using an email scheduling platform because, again, you can schedule your emails. Some of these allow you to actually plan out and do marketing funnels. Again, I could really go in depth with this, but some of the platforms that I love are Flowdesk, ConvertKit. That's what I personally use for myself and most of my clients. MailChimp, Constant Contact. Again, there are so many out there. So you really just have to do your research and see what works for you. The next platform that you need, and this is really important, especially if you are providing a service, is a CRM. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management, and it does exactly what it sounds like. It allows you really to just manage your customers. And so a lot of CRMs now are doing like a lot of stuff. And so it's almost like an all-in-one platform sometimes. So a lot of CRMs are not only allowing you to just see your customers, see their purchase history, but they're allowing you to send out invoices, do email marketing. Some of them allow you to schedule out your content. And so the top two CRM platforms that I personally recommend are Honeybook and Dubsado. They both have a lot of features and they both have a lot of integrations as well. If you are a service-based entrepreneur, meaning you are providing a service, more than likely, you're also taking appointments. And so you really need to have an appointment scheduler. You don't want to have to email a person or text a person back and forth to figure out their availability. So I highly recommend having an appointment scheduler. It just also makes you look a lot more professional. And when people are able to book you easier for an appointment or for a consultation, it just makes them more likely to book, right? If they get to your website and there's just like an email or a phone number and they have to reach out to you, it's just a long process. Sometimes it just turns them away. So I would highly recommend an appointment scheduler like Acuity or Calendly. I've used them both, and personally, they are very, very, very similar. The next platform I would recommend, if you are DIYing your accounting services, which I do not recommend. I highly recommend hiring a professional to help you keep your books. But if you just happen to have to do it by yourself, I'd recommend getting a platform like QuickBooks or FreshBooks to help you keep track of your expenses, your invoices, your incoming cash, and things like that. So you can really manage your money and know where your money's going and how you are spending your money and what money's coming in. The last platform that I recommend, which again is very optional, is DocuSign. If you are sending out contracts, especially if you are a service-based entrepreneur, you do not want to send PDFs back and forth. You really want to have something like DocuSign that allows you to really keep track electronically of signatures on contracts. And to be honest, DocuSign is, I'm pretty sure it's recognized in courts these days. And a lot of states have adapted e-signatures. And using DocuSign is the absolute best way to keep track of electronic signatures and contracts and things that need to be signed. So I know that was a lot. Again, there are so many platforms out there, way more than the ones that I mentioned. You really have to do your research and see which ones work best for you. Some of these actually do what other types of platforms do, meaning they have different features. And sometimes you may find a platform that works and gives you all of the features that you need, so you won't have to use like 3 or 4 platforms. But again, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Let me know if I missed anything, any online platforms that you live by with your business, and let me know which ones are your favorites. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.